It decimated that whole section of the ship where they would have been. Oxygen's cleaned out. Fuel's cleaned out. I gotta try and see if I can find that. I know I used to have a version, I thought, where I put a railgun on the thing. The Monolith, that is. If memory serves, it fits kind of neatly. There's a spot on there I think it fits. Without too much, you know, futzing about.
Yeah, too much finagling.
Yeah, because the biggest thing for the railgun, the biggest reason why I like it when you're coming up against Taviras, you can snipe the core. If you don't snipe that core, you lose your quantum.
Which is the whole reason you even approach Tavira in the first place.
Pretty much. But the core sits literally smack in between the quantums.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Reyes.
Hi.
Well, this one we did split in half.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the fight I didn't even shoot because I was afraid I was going to hit you because you were so close to it.
Good thing this is not friendly fire.
Oh, there's not?
Nope.
Oh, I guess I just didn't realize that.
We're faction. I can let some artillery rounds off right at you, and it's not going to do anything to you.
Oh, I guess I didn't realize.
Don't give him ideas.
Granted, I don't think I've ever tried it with a... There's one down thruster left. Some lights. One up thruster, probably opposite the down. And we have all containers. Found one of the... I found the up-facing thruster. The down was not opposite it. Like I thought it might be. Love how we're just sitting here and you hear bzz, 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 bzz,
Mm-hmm.
like a bug zapper.
Yep. Well, we're squashing them like
All right.
bugs.
All thrusters grabbed. Just a couple of odd little ends. Who gives a shit about those?
Oh, and the even funnier is this ship is
Salvage core
only
picked up.
hardened steel. It's not the other two that we were killing were combat steel.
Well, the Sunat is like the lowest.
Oh yeah. That's what I mean.
But then the Al Sunat is like an upgraded version of it. It's a little bit bigger, I believe. Core's in the same exact location, but it has advanced generators in it. Stuff
and it
like
has
that.
the two wings on the back. This one just has like little skid plates. It looks like, but that one actually has the actual nacelles on the back.
Well,
which I do find funny. Are they actually like thinking these are actually like skid plates? Is that what they're going for?
It could be like landing skid plates.
I mean, it's a good idea. I mean, sure. Did we get all the boxes and everything?
Yep, everything's gone.
Okay.
Guess I'll take this opportunity now to clean out the dump box that I've had sitting here from... Oh, this is when we were smashing the hell out of that zirax POI before we took off to get our pirate back to neutral. Oh, trade 2. That's where my freaking salvage core was.
Okay, so what other options do I have for fixed weapons?
I'll hold on to that one. Why not?
It really isn't shit for a CV that is a fixed weapon.
No, you're basically lasers and the artillery cannons are your big ones. He said there really isn't much when it comes to CVs.
I mean, there's positron beam cannons, but...
I'd have to look again. I don't remember exactly.
But there's no, like, fixed weapons. There's, like, no... Like, there's just the... Whatever, the spinal mount that you have, that's it. It's all turrets.
I mean,
there really isn't.
You have the multi-rocket launcher. You have your laser cannon, which is probably a block family because plasma cannons exist as well. You have your artillery, the positron beams.
There is no plasma cannons for.
But I'm more talking something that does damage to blocks. That, because like the artillery cannon does really good damage, but it's an explosion.
Yeah, it basically blows shit up. You don't have any finesse.
Yeah,
but you can open up the area and then switch to like a lot of damage to blocks, but they'll still snipe out cores. I mean, the positron beams actually might not be a bad option after you know, all right, there's a majority of the blocks out of the way. Because if you know where the core is, blast open the area where the core is, and then switch positron beam cannons because they still do a fair amount of damage, more so than the laser cannons. Really?
What?
Just blowing up the corpse, are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to see how much damage it does.
The artillery cannons.
Fuck! It blew a hole in the side of this bitch.
Well, yeah, it does 14,000 explosion damage in a radius of 5. So it takes a huge radius of damage, you know.
Oh my god!
I mean, the rocket launchers might not be a potentially bad option as a, you know.
Do they do explosion?
They don't do explosive radius damage, not like the artilleries do. But if you're gonna do that, I would just go for the positron beams.
And the multi-rocket launcher is one of the very, very few CV weapons that work on planets.
Well, you can't necessarily go by the description on some of that stuff, but yeah. You know, because I've poked around.
Fucking Darius.
Shut that off for a minute.
Is the positron beam cannon in the same group as the lasers, or is it in the same group as the artillery? Because it breaks off of the artillery, but it's right below the lasers.
I think they're separate amounts. They're separate. The easiest way to tell is look at what the maximum amount is. If they differ, they're in a different family.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Positron beams are nice, but eat a lot of ammo.
Well, yeah, because it's 24 rounds per, quote, magazine type of deal. So each one loads up,
Maybe I'll try those instead of the because I could have a whole bunch of those at 22.5. I mean, I could probably have at least 8 of them. Or maybe keep 2 of the artillery cannons and just replace 2 of the outer ones with positron beams. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Let me see. F2. Nightfall, Eclipse. No, I don't have one. I thought I made a version of the Monolith once upon a time, but I didn't. Apparently not. I deleted it without thinking about it. All right. Hold where you come closer to me for a minute. Like pull up underneath my ship. I want to look at something. All right. Pause right there. Because I'm betting if you took off this spotlight, these 2 cannons here, basically like strip this height of block, and then you'd have to do some reworking, you could fit the railgun up here easily.
Well, yeah,
and
and
might just have to...
I had already planned on redoing that area to make it flat so I could park the what's it called?
Well, it's only 3 blocks high. The railgun. The biggest thing you're gonna have to worry about is if you want to still be able to dock to the Nightfall.
Oh, yeah.
Because your landing gear are gonna go up in these little spaces right here. This is where it's designed for the landing gear to go.
Yep.
Did he? No. I thought he put it with the upgrade marker, but that's where the landing gear go for the Nightfall.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure as long as you take just this one layer of block off, basically essentially where your laser cannons are. Take that layer off, then you can make some adjustments to the roof line, because it would be that block and then 2 above it, which would put it 1, 2. It puts it basically about the same height as your
the only question is, does the Nightfall in the middle have a little rib that comes down?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I'll have to confirm on that one.
Because I'll be honest, I don't remember.
The only other place you could potentially put it would be like down here, but I don't know if you'd be able to gut in enough to do that. Because keep in mind, that thing's pretty long.
Yeah.
I mean, it sticks way out, and the thing doesn't retract anymore. Like
how many blocks long is it?
18.
18? That's the entire length of this ship, damn near.
You'll have either a giant tongue sticking out the top of your head or a giant dildo hanging out the underside of you.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is front to back.
Yeah, but you can hang it off the front a little bit.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if it would work on the Monolith anymore because it used to retract. When you shut it off, it would retract before. And it doesn't seem like it retracts anymore.
Hmm.
You have both your ships docked to this thing?
Yeah.
How the hell do you even have the Icarus docked to this? It might just be a visual thing for me, because...
The foot is not out, but it's... The foot in the front is what it's... Is a docking.
Well, yeah, see, to me, there's like 4 blocks worth of just empty space there.
Well, the foot's here.
Yeah, but on my screen, there are 4 blocks of
Oh,
nothing.
wow. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's, no. I just looked up and saw what you were talking about. Yeah, no, on mine it's like
on my
right
screen,
there.
there's a whole lot of nothing there.
That's funny.
So, you know, on my screen, there's a big difference there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a looking creative at doing it, but I don't know. It's a weird platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's possible. It's just a matter of having a look at the nightfall and the eclipse and seeing, or not the eclipse necessarily, but the monolith and the nightfall and seeing how they would still interact with each other if it was on there. Because the other thing is, like, I don't know what's in your thing. Here,
What's in my what?
Let me get all down and dirty with your ship. Oh yeah, you ain't stripping that out.
No, that's where my fusion core is. That's why I said the top. The top is the only place we can do it.
Yeah, if you move those 2 laser cannons, lose the light, we could get it in there without it structurally entering your cargo bay. Yeah, because basically what you'd be doing is you'd be stripping, like, these decorations here off. You know, like that block, these little really thin blocks.
Yeah.
You'd be stripping these off, these plastic ones, this stuff here. Basically everything in this valley. Place it on, and then you might be able to take, like, from these blocks here and change the pitch back up and over.
Yeah.
I just need to confirm on the nightfall that it won't be an issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then worst case scenario, if you have to, these blocks where the landing gear would be can always be raised up an extra block, you know?
As long as that doesn't affect, you know, placement on the nightfall.
Well, that's what I mean. If you take these here where the landing gear and stuff is going to go, and just move this whole section, these blocks plus the landing gear up a block,
yeah,
it adds clearance to the rest of the ship under the nightfall.
True.
But I want to go look at the silver situation on planet.
All right, well, I'm gonna go head back to...
Did you dump off the deconstructibles?
I did not dump anything in the nightfall yet. Or in the eclipse.
Alright.
Products 1.
It's still very much processing, but I'll make sure I drop off your half, as I do. We're already over 81 bridges. Large bridges.
Okay, so
hey,
we got...
DeGraff. Good morning, buddy.
It goes in, what? Materials in? No.
Products 1. Products 1.
Some more thrusters.
Yeah, so everything that's being deconstructed is deconstructing back into Products 1, by the way.
Oh.
So you can kind of see what's been deconstructed so far from materials.
God, not 81 large bridges. Damn.
That's what I was saying. 81 large bridges. Thank you. There's actually a fair number of small and small on the matrices and bridges too.
Yeah, I found a battle tank that I'm kind of interested in trying out. It's a big motherfucker, but it's brand new.
Oh, the J. Randall one?
Yeah, I was looking at it.
I didn't get a chance to look at it, but I spotted it as I was jumping into the workshop earlier. I want the Void Sword. I'm sorry.
I do too. I love that thing so much. It looks so fucking good.
With the changes I made to HVs, that thing is a fucking monster.
Oh, I bet.
It's got like 14,000 shields or something like that.
Jesus.
Actually, let's take a look while we're sitting here. Let's go to the workshop, because I hit the workshop earlier and I saw that is Dagger MTX, I think it is.
Yeah.
That's the one that you... I just subscribed to it, but I didn't get a chance to really look at it.
It doesn't look like anything like out of the norm. It just looks really cool.
Yeah, decent looking. It's not that. It's actually not that big, really.
That's what she said.
It is what she said. You can always do this gladiator too. This thing's pretty gnarly looking.
Actually, I think I might have that one subscribed to it. Hold on.
Ente's Gladiator. That one looks pretty cool looking.
Yeah, I do have that one actually.
Hmm.
What on earth is that?
Raccoona. It's his Minotaur Alpha. Looks kind of cool. Raccoon's got some interesting designs. Ah. Kind of want to do the Paladin, too.
Oh, God, I didn't even know that existed. Oh, that looks sweet.
The J. Randall build. It's a bit older, but it's a J. Randall build.
It's an older build, but it still checks out.
But you're allowed.
Nice.
Which, honestly, you don't need all of the rechargers anyway. That's a pretty cool looking tank. Gonna have to get everybody together and start getting some of the what are they? I was messing around with them the other day. The Grand. The one that's designed to. Oh, that thing is a monster, but it's designed to basically fly in a straight line, drop off a massive hover vessel, fly backwards.
What?
It has like zero ability to turn. It has zero ability to freaking maneuver, but it'll go in a straight line really well and drop off a freaking. Because all you have to do is have your HV with up docking, docking pads on its roof, and it can dock to the underside of the ground.
I had at one point, I had an actual drop ship that was actually built for, like, it was an SV.
Well, yeah, but if you look at this thing,
oh man,
it's massive. It can fit a massive HV underneath it.
Oh yeah. Wow. That's an SV?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, and she's armed to the fucking teeth, too.
I see that. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's... You have to disarm it some to run it at our levels. 10 Ox and 8 Quantum required without going into creative and lowering it.
What a waste.
I want to get to a point where we can find an easier way to harvest drone parts, because this one at a time.
We get ahead for drones. We get ahead for drone space.
1 to 5 at a time is fucking awful.
2 to 5.
Oh, whatever. Still, those numbers are horrible when you need 100 per core.
That ain't nothing. Look at some of the frickin' upgrades. If I want to put a regenerative shield... No, it's not the regenerative. Sorry, the antimatter warp drive.
Yeah.
Takes 500 processors.
Yeah, my point exactly. We need to go find a better way to do...
Capacitor matrices.
And I mean, getting to drone space wouldn't be that difficult.
We are not equipped to take on a capacitor matrix.
Is that one of those things around the asteroids?
No, it's the giant circle of death.
Well, no, I'm just saying that one guy was talking about those things where you can get 20 to 50, yeah. And there's like 2 or 3 of them on an asteroid.
Well, yeah, but you get 20 to 40 per asteroid.
Oh.
Not 20 to 40 times 3. I haven't actually spotted any. They're only in N. What is it? N2 or M, or N and M2?
He said N and M2 systems.
Yeah, and like we said, there's really not much.
Well,
It says there was some N systems not far away. But they have to be in neutral or drone space. And that's the problem. There's a bunch of N's near us, but they're all in zirax space.
Hmm.
Because I think I had gone scouting some of the N's that were nearby. Yeah, you can see I'd gone to a couple of them. But they're only in neutral or drone space that you'll see them.
And all the M2 stars are 370 or plus light years away. So those are probably in drone space.
No, they're way out in neutral space. There's clusters of them. There will be clusters of them that exist. There's a big cluster on the other side of the forge, I believe. Before you hit drone space. Memory serves, there's a big cluster over here. Because there is a lot of stuff random, like the names of the systems, the types of the systems, but there are some constraints where it'll say, make this cluster here, make this cluster here. Hence, we have, the Badlands, Tranquility, all of those will normally exist in their areas.
Mm-hmm.
They don't shift around. Tranquility is always where Tranquility is. But the stars that are around within constraints will change. So there is some randomization to those. But there is something in there that says, hey, spawn this cluster here. If there's an M2 or whatever, or certain star systems will cluster. That is kind of built into the way it generates. If that makes sense. That's why a lot of times you'll see, there's a K-class system here, and here, and here, and here, and there's a whole bunch of them clustered together all of a sudden.
Harulia.
Let's see if we can't get ourselves some silver, chat. Because I need way more silver. Meanwhile, I can continue to jam all of this shit into there. God, there's a lot of stuff in that box. All right. Let's go hop in the old mineroo and... Alright, while that boots up, let's top off fuel. Top off oxygen. And taxid. That's something that would be very handy to have.
What?
A dense pentaxid tank for SVs.
Yeah. SVs and HVs.
Well, yeah, the SV HV, because if you look at that progenitor shield for the SVs HVs, given the amount of, you're gonna like chew through an entire pentaxid tank in no time.
Mm-hmm. I think that, that would actually be more useful for us than the... Because is there a small version of the antimatter tank for...
Nope.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense. Like, why wouldn't you?
Because they're trying not to make SVs and HVs super overpowered. Which doesn't make sense in and of itself, because SVs and HVs are already limited in the fact that HVs can't leave a planet and SVs can't leave a system, so you're still required to have a
progenitor.
What?
The progenitor tech has a warp drive for SVs that will let them light year jump.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
But given their small tank size, I mean, part of that is a weight issue too. Because you know the Pentaxid's naturally heavy. So in many instances, yeah, Spange has done some drone videos. I don't know as if he hit the specific type of place that guy had been talking about. I really wish I could remember his name now. I hate having the memory of a fucking squirrel. Where's my nuts? I don't know. Let's take a quick look at his video here. Link to video for those that want to see it. I will pop it in both chats. Yep, right there. Harvesters. Three of them. Have you considered loading your mods to Steam? I will never upload a modification to somebody else's ship. That's against my ethos. I'll make mods and I'll keep them from, you know, I'll make tweaks to these ships, but I won't then put that up and say, oh, hey, look at what I did to this person's effort. Not with the amount of effort that goes into making these things. I will point you to the original. And I will only upload original creations, of which I do have an SV on the workshop. Let's see. Oh.
I got
Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? What?
This Muppet wanted Sathium ingots, not plates.
Oh, nice. How was your stream there, Clickbait? Yeah, the problem with doing the drone stuff in space is they'll call in reinforcements and shit, and they will wreck your fucking day. But the capacitor matrix, if you know where to shoot, you can, as long as you can get the shields down, you can blow them up very easily. And they are loaded up pretty good with stuff. I do remember watching this video. I don't recall the quantities he was pulling out. But I know the capacitor matrices are like 100 or so plus per capacitor matrix when you take them on. But it's taking their shields down without losing yours.
I mean, we could easily make this a group effort and like just have 2 ships, one loaded with EMP missiles and lasers, and then you just go in with the railgun and blab the thing.
See, this is the trick with the capacitor matrix. As you see right here, what he's doing, if you're looking at my stream, he just basically takes a small SV and just in. You could have a small SV with enough shields to get in. And once you're in there, you just pull down its shields from inside. And then
that ship got the fuck blown out of it, though.
Yeah. So you'll see in the video here, this thick bar that goes across the opening, the core is in the middle of that. See this large thick piece here with the orange glowies on it? So basically you take down the whoops. See right there? There's your core. And what you gotta watch out for, that heavy laser pistol. Pretty gnarly. But those 2 boxes there have good loot in them, and the actual right over here, you'll have boxes along the edges of this that have your core parts. Plus there is right here, you see, if you look right there, you get these goodies, but these black containers on the sides are what have the parts, and they actually have more of them in these edges here. I spotted it during his video. He missed some boxes, believe it or not, because they're mixed in amongst the generators and hard to see.
I mean, my bunker buster has more shields than this ship.
Yeah. It's just small enough to jam yourself into it.
Yeah, I guarantee
survive that initial result.
But
that's what it comes down to. You got to survive that initial volley.
Yeah.
Oh, with more shields for sure, you wouldn't have had the hull breach because he also got stuck on the opening before he could get in too. Not a collection is just a list of stuff you are sub to, not. I think I think the collections come from the actual creators make the collections. I don't know if I myself would be able to do it without uploading them.
I think it's only the person that's uploading them. It's a collection of
uploaded
things.
Yeah,
I think.
I think the creators are allowed to do it, but I don't think like I would be able to say, "Hey, I've subscribed to all of these different items."
I mean, honestly, a lot of the stuff we're subscribed to is Ente's stuff because he's got really
J.
good
Randall.
stuff.
I got a lot of Life Force stuff too. But yeah. Oh hey, Hell Raider, Harvest Controller, Eclipse, raw materials.
So this whole time we've been talking and bullshit and watching that video, I've been searching the galaxy for an N or NM2. I found one that's outside of Zirax space.
Yeah, there aren't
literally,
many.
Right next to Wastelanders.
I mean, I'm willing to try and do like a drone space run at some point. Grab the Nightfall, grab our shit, go and see what we can do. But it would have to be one of those situations where we're all on and we've got, 6-8 hours to make the run over there, search around, hunt around, find these things. Unless we get somebody to go over and do some like pre-scouting. That makes sense. So we know where they are.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's limited to N and M2 or N2 or whatever, there's not too many systems.
Outside of
that's outside of, not in any factions territory, like in open, general space. N and M2 are supposed to have a chance for them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the capacitor matrix it's looking for. You're looking for harvesters.
Yeah,
because there'll be a cluster of harvesters on an asteroid. It's 3 of them, yeah.
Hey, beautiful.
Morning, Farah.
Farah says morning.
The question is, did she manage to get some sleep?
I don't think so. Did you manage to get any sleep?
Send Zodiac? Yeah, that's a bad idea. Zodiac loaded it up. Oh, fuck!
It's one of those, huh?
Yeah, one of those.
Oh, Christ. That hurt. Oh boy, chat, that was stars. Lovely. I turned to like give a little twist and got a massive pop out of my lower back and my fucking sternum at the same time. Or, well, not my sternum, but right here on the middle of my chest. It's fun when that area pops. Feels like you're getting mule kicked in the upper chest.
Oh.
But that pop happened simultaneously with the lower back popping.
Yeah.
In several places. We need to make sure we knock out Miss Farah during the day today, Reyes, when you're home sleeping, so that she's kind of more chipper and awake for this evening.
Okay.
Why?
What did we talk about the other day that we wanted to...
Oh, yeah.
What?
Would you stop with the down, stupid, down. Wasn't listening very well, Chad.
N-type star is an exotic system. A neutron star is a collapsed core of a giant star, which, before collapsed, has a total mass of between 10 and 29 solar masses. Neutron stars are the smallest and densest stars, excluding black holes. Hypothetical white holes, quark stars, and strange stars. Neutron stars have a radius on the... Come on.
I almost had a bad day. God damn.
10 kilometers.
Forgot to fucking turn my point defense on. Glad I was half paying attention. I had 2 plasma drones just eating the frickin' shields on my ship. Just sitting there eating the shield. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? Zzz, zzz, zzz. Fuck. 2 plasma drones outside because I had my point defense turned off.
Why would you do that?
Because I wanted to not blow up the last ship I was tearing apart. I wanted to save as much as I could on it.
Because I had already blown up most of it.
It's Reyes' fault, yeah. See, what happened was...
Classic.
Those are always the best stories. What happened was...
Reyes decided to do the big boom and blow the ship in half, and I wanted to save more of the ship so we could take it apart. Because I'm a bin chicken, and I want all this stuff.
Bin chickens.
So if I can not destroy it, I want to not destroy it so I can bin chicken it.
Understandable.
And Reyes got a little uppity and decided to blow the ship in half.
Reforged, what's going on? And Jurangio, what's going on? Thank you for the follow.
Artemis Rogue. He's got some decent builds, but most of his builds are built around that spinny combat maneuver, and I get dizzy. I can't do it.
Razanzu.
I do follow Artemis Rogue. He's got some good builds. They're just built for a combat style that I myself can't do. I mean, admittedly, you can take on ships much bigger than your weight class if you can manage that combat style, but I can't. Makes me dizzy.
176, 26, 32.
What'd you find? Or are you just noting the system down?
Dense ice.
I gotcha. That reminds me, I went and I did a whole bunch of that last night. I need to frickin' get
just
some
jumping
stuff made.
I'm jumping around towards Wastelander's space. Well, I was going towards Polaris space, but I'm going towards Wastelander's space, but I'm trying to always jump to a system that nobody's been to ever. Like there's absolutely no point. Absolutely no point in going to a system that somebody's already been to, except for if there's no other stars within that area, which you can get to some areas that are very sparse.
Sure can. Yeah, we got some stuff processing now. This is good. You guys looking? You get so much crap to take apart. Get to it. Come on now. They must be disassembling the advanced generators, the last of them. Holy fucking zirconium alloy!
Hell yeah! I'm okay with that.
It's over there's over 4,000 in there so far.
Good.
and there's still there's still 18 advanced thrusters to take apart, Reyes.
Yeah.
We have 122 medium thrusters to take apart. 49 small thrusters left to take apart. There's still 3 warp drives in there. Look it up. There's 101 heavy windows.
Yeah, I was going to town on the heavy windows.
The combats, there's 70 large combat steel blocks.
There's Sathium right there.
Yeah, there's 71 combat steel blocks to take apart.
Ooh, UCH. Yeah.
I should do a research report turn in at some point, but...
Ooh, I need to do that, actually. Looks like that's where we're going right meow! Asteroid field. How did I spell it? Kasissagoa.
Guys, the reason no one has nice things? Why? Because we blow stuff up? or is it because we're locusts?
Oh, also, that's not quite true. We're not the reason no one has nice things. I mean, we have nice things.
And they're getting nicer and nicer. The more stuff we take away from other people.
we just borrowed with them with the intent to not return them.
Ever.
The locust thing? Well, yeah, but all this stuff respawns. The server will regenerate all this stuff. With the exception of, like, the ships, I believe.
Yeah, but fuck those things, because they're in our space, and, yeah, get wrecked, nerds.
Sunats, Taviras, things like that. Those don't seem to regenerate, as far as I know. I love how it's like, you know, that random odd bit that can pop up when you're mining these things is supposed to have like a less than 5% chance.
It happens way more than 5%.
Yeah, I get it all the goddamn time.
The last time I went silver mining, I got frustrated because it was happening like every other nugget, and I was like, this is bullshit, I'm done.
I wonder if that's in the code somewhere where I can adjust that percentage. God damn it. I can't see. There we go. No. Out. Out, dummy. Out.
Is Prometheum still nuggets on a planet, or is it a vein like the other ones now?
No, it's a vein. It's a vein like everything else. Has been.
I couldn't remember.
There are, however, Prometheum bearings as well on some planets.
Yes, I've seen that. But like, I was just curious, exist, like yes. Underground, because way back in the day, ages and ages ago, Prometheum was a nugget just like all those other ones.
I went ice mining, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
In the Nightfall earlier, and had extra stuff just sitting around.
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as steel plates go, so I took all the water containers that I got, I turned them into freaking.
That's exactly what I've been doing too.
Just turn them
into hydrogen bottles. I have too many hydrogen bottles.
There's no such
There's no such thing.
You're a damn liar.
When you can't physically fit them all into a 640 container, you have too many at the moment.
No, it just means you have not enough containers.
And you haven't made enough fuel.
You don't have enough containers. I love you.
Well, I only have 2 constructors, and they're busy doing things.
Well, then it means you don't have enough constructors. Like, all I'm hearing is excuses.
Exactly.
Well, in this instance, there's not enough space on this ship.
4 bandages from that dude. Really? Thanks, guy. Oh, I can't.
What?
I can't deliver a freaking thing here. Because I'm not in my dozer.
Haha, I can get wrecked.
And I thought about it, and I was like, nah, I won't need them. Nah, it'll be fine.
Famous last words.
Uh-huh.
Hey, well, actually, this one's within teleport range of base.
Oh, there's a lot of them that are within teleport range.
Oh, I just found this one too. Let's see. How far are you? 35 light years. Yeah.
What we haven't done yet, Faye,
yes,
is set up the coordinate system on the research turn-in so we can track how far away they are.
Oh, I can actually do that real quick.
Oop. Sorry, didn't mean to.
Now that I call him out on stream, I only commented on it the other day when he says, "Oh, it'd be nice if that was on there." Just get to it.
All right, let me think about this real quick. How am I gonna do this? I think I'm just gonna add UCH to the POI list. Because that already exists.
Yeah. But the problem is you don't know on that list if you've turned one in, so you're jumping back and forth.
Yeah, that's just the first step. Don't worry.
What do you guys have for goodies? Zusascosium all over? I'll take that.
Anything good in this system? 2 dense ice. Okay.
11 railgun rounds. Thank you very much. Your fellow Zirax will applaud you later. When I deliver those at high speed to their face. So you're the asshole that gave him free ammo. Thank you very much. Clap, clap, clap. How that's gonna go.
Also, I just realized I lost the marker for the 750 Sathium ingots instead of plates because past me apparently marked this one with remove on approach. So rip that one, I guess.
Tracy steps back.
NERIPHAS.
Yeah, because there's totally a way to do that in this game.
Well, how many times have you jumped since then?
3 or 4 times, maybe.
Oh, follow your warp line back. It'll be one of those systems.
Unless
you crisscrossed a very, very common system.
Our home system.
Oh. 124, 38, -90.
I have to turn warp lines off now so I can select that star. I've gotten to a point now I have to turn the warp lines off in order to select our home star.
And there's no log either that says that lists the last couple jumps.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that would be nice to have.
In terms of, like, quote unquote, it has so much potential, this game is almost as bad as Elite Dangerous.
There's that one. We should decide which CV weapons, manual weapons, should be allowed on planet as a group, and then I'll make it happen. Just because fuck zirax sector command. Nah. I'm fine with leaving them off and just let the turrets have their fun so that we focus more on SVs and HVs.
I say just leave them how they are, and then we have a reason to build SVs and HVs.
That's what I was just saying, yeah.
Yeah.
What in the motherfuck? That's a problem.
What did you do?
I was way out of range of that anti-air.
Rip. Wow. Get wrecked.
Yeah. Problem is, like, I'm not anywhere near that fucking anti-air, so how did it hit me? I'm out of range of the anti-air. I'm fucking like 3 kilometers away.
Ooh, this is.
It must have been some. It must have been some random missile, fucking just trailing along behind me and hit me. That's bullshit. That fucking pisses me off. Oh, I don't know if I have another. Oh, damn it. So much for that implant. Wrecked. Yeah, because I was sitting here shooting these guys, and it's like out of nowhere, after it was a bit after I had landed, suddenly, blam! Fucking rocket blows me up. So it must have been a rocket that was just following my ship that finally caught up with me after I had landed. Yeah, the anti-air is 700 meters over that way. Oh no!
And it's both funny and not at the same time.
It's actually playing shooting at me. It's got just enough of a fucking arc if I'm standing in a certain spot that it can follow and hit me. Good to know. Don't peek over their eyes too far.
Oh, wow.
What? Lots of asteroids in that.
This is an N-type star. It's a neutron star.
Oh.
There's no planets, and there's a special encounter. An abyssal shipyard.
That sounds like a bad day.
Yeah, I'm not doing
it. Not gonna lie.
I'm not going there. I'm just saying. I was just I'm just zooming out to see what's all here, because every time I scrolled out, there was something new on the screen. So I was like, let's see how far it'll go.
I wonder if those asteroid fields would have the drones.
That's what I'm about to go look. Because there's asteroid, 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 dense ice, dense ice, dense ice. Holy crap.
The dense ice might even have them in those sectors.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look.
Don't know. Hop about and find out. Go on a hop about.
Wait. I locked it. Wait. Oh, there it is.
Well, this silver will last for a few minutes anyway.
Nothing that helps.
What do you have against Viking sweatshirt?
If I can hide behind my ships in the back of the bay here in case something comes in to hit me. That's bullshit. Worst part is I lost my frickin' implant. Fucking damn it. Oh man, Viral is given a major push on the player death list.
Oh, 62, dang!
Zodiac needs to catch up.
What is our rep with pirates?
It's neutral.
Neutral, okay.
Again. We're halfway to friendly. Here's the moment of truth, because I have mined this one before. I know I have. I see my hole.
Diggy diggy hole, diggy on the hole.
I'm a dwarf, and I diggy holes.
Right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. God damn it.
Nope. That's right, MacGyver. That's right. Oh, crap. Do I not have any... Son of a bitch. I don't think I do. I do not have much for purified water or water containers on board my ship at the moment. Get wrecked, nerd. It's back. They do respawn. Just a long respawn time, that's all.
What, silver and tungsten?
Silver, tungsten, yeah. Even like the rich asteroids, the dense ice, they have a longer respawn period. They're not 12 hours. I think they're like 72 hours or something. It's like the voidium. Alright. Orator, harvest controller, bam. Monitors that way, and then we have a group over that way. This will cover me for a little bit. But I think before the next time I start needing silver, I'm gonna head for Legacy. Well, we did talk about heading to drone space. And that I think would go a long ways towards that. It'd be a good thing to do like this weekend. Just go ham in drone space. That way it's a, we're tired, we'll log out deal, not a...
Well, and here's the other thing. We need to, before then, confirm the whole logging out in a seat. And then we can specify a seat that people log out in. That way nobody else sits in that seat. You know, in a special place?
That's actually quite easy. Just give it a lock code.
But yeah, then you can log out. Nobody else is gonna sit in that seat. Nobody, you don't have to worry about it. And if, because I would like to test that as well.
Yeah, well, that'd be very easy for me and Faye to mess around with, depending on how long he's gonna be up. It's free loot. I might as well loot it, right? How you doing, Grits fan? I'm doing all right this morning. The kitty cats are off being kitty cats. Did I not mine this one ever before? I don't see an entrance hole, so I must not have come after this one.
God, I really should be doing this in the dozer, though. There's so many asteroids I'd love to be mining right now.
Yeah, you with that ping though, you'd have seen drones if they were gonna be there.
Well, none of these things are showing up until I'm like, because of the fog or whatever. There's stuff.
Oh yeah, it's the density of it all.
It's only showing up like 3 or 4 miles out, or kilometers out. Oh, come on, interceptors, get out of here. Y'all are a bunch of buttholes. You're not even doing damage to my shields. Come on, man.
I need to go get revenge on my micro tank. Revenge for it, not revenge on it. That's what I meant to say. That sector command that was butthole. Actually, what I need to do is go get the matrices and bridges I need so I can make another micro tank.
All right, there you got your UCH research report turn and sorted by distance.
You the man. Three more deposits to hit on this planet. Well, there's 2 more over there, but... yeah, we'll hit them while we're here. I love it when you ping it, and then it's like, nah, I'm gonna be way the hell over here. I hit click there, thank you very much. Might as well get all of what's available here on this planet.
Good grief. So many asteroids.
Yeah, but what are they?
Well, we have an iron asteroid. promethium, copper, sathium, iron, promethium, iron, silicon, aluminum, cobalt, erestrum, sathium, copper.
Sathium and cobalt, erestrum. Or... like iron, I guess copper maybe to a degree, but I don't use much copper. Even like erestrum and zirconium, I don't use a ton of that material.
Yeah, I've got stacks of it back home.
Yeah, like I've got stacks of erestrum and zirconium. But cobalt, sathium, I use a ton of that.
Mm-hmm.
Railgun rounds and... I use a ton of railgun ammunition, so...
Yep. Gotta stock up again.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish out this silver, because I need the silver. And I'm going to head back to Zell and do a drone run if nobody's touched it yet. So I can throw a couple more aux cores together. Bastard.
Please make sure you
I'll
grab
probably
Jackson's
have to wait
backpack.
till later for that
Please make sure you grab
trader to
Jackson's
have...
I'll try over. I keep forgetting.
I'll probably have to wait till later for the trader on the heat exchangers, I think it is. I need more of. Yeah, I need more heat exchangers. That way I can get another fusion reactor made. I also need to make some more industrial fuel for the extractors. Anybody hit the gold one lately?
Nope.
I think I grabbed it yesterday, but there was only like 400 in it.
You must have come just behind me then.
Possibly. I did throw a a fuel cell in it, or not the fuel cell, but the industrial fuel in it. I don't have a lot, so I put one in, but...
Yeah, well, that was part of the reason I wanted to go do the ice mining, which I did last night while I was more out of it, just watching YouTube and whatever else. Great time to do the auto mining like that. I went and I grabbed a bunch of deuterium for making those and some deuterium fuel cells for ice mining, or auto mining rather. Resource nodes respawn normally, ours. Nope, they respawn normally on my, at least on my server.
Yeah, the silver and tungsten respawns just like any other POI.
It just they're not a 12-hour respawn. That's all. Tungsten, silver, voidium. Though voidium is a tricky one because it does respawn for another player to hit it, but you can only ever hit a voidium node once. Hence the tracking page. But if Faye goes and hits a voidium node and logs it for me to find it, I can go hit it in a couple of days. I think is what it was.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, 2 silver deposits left on planet. Man, he ain't gonna bother me. Alright. Probably get blown up by a random missile out of nowhere again at some point, but you know, hey, whatever. Fucking YOLO or something like that. Are the deconstructors looking? Eh, they're chomping through. Looks like the wife's gonna be playing the game even if she doesn't know it, Callus. Nice. Be careful with that, though. They don't like getting forced to do things they may not otherwise enjoy. Without sufficient lubrication. Apparently it didn't like the term "looks like the wife." Which I don't get, but you know, hey, whatever. Don't lose track of time there, is.
Yeah.
Well, lubrication can come in the form of alcohol too. Alcoholic persuasion.
I found this.
Then again, there's always that, what's that term? Better to ask forgiveness than ask permission. Or they get to like it and take control of yours. Alright, we need to park far enough away from the anti-air that we can get these 2 nodes. Be plenty of space right over here. Apparently this planet turned into everything you're gonna do is gonna be at fucking night. We're gonna stay in the safety of the ship until the shields come up, dummy. I had a lot of aluminum ore I gotta chew through too. Plus those fucking logs. God damn, I gotta get them at least turned into wood planks or something. Go. Take all the little rep points I can get. What? She enjoyed 7 days so much she took over your 7 days? Excuse me.
Alright, I'm in a safe UCH zone.
Ish.
Well, I'm in a UCH zone, so.
There you go.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and raid Mr. Darius so that I can get off and go to work.
I'm gonna finish this silver, head back to base, probably do a drone run on the planet so we can get them.
Thank you everybody for being
out.
here. Hope y'all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm going to work, so go hang out with Darius.
Damn, adulting always gets in the way of the fun.
Yep.
Please. You sound like you're getting pretty tired right now anyway, though.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logged in one night and found all the mats gone and she's busy decorating a 4-story new base. Why didn't you tell me there was going to be decorations in this? 3 days of grinding gone. Nice. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Mr. Reyes. I bedooped. Why did I bedoop? A little early for your jacket, ain't it, buddy? You cold?
Yeah, because I don't need.
Alright, let's get this silver. Get back to base. Move on to the next one. I'm just thinking implants.